welcome back to yet another episode with myself, Masthape.9. And we are back, baby, with yet another bedroom chat with Masthape.9. Guys, it's a lot. It's a lot. And if it's your first time coming to this channel, honey, I welcome you with warm hearts. We welcome you. We love you. Please make sure that you subscribe, you comment, you like, and you definitely share with your friends and tell them to share with their other friends, because why? It's about to go. It's a lot. But before we can get right into the indabas of tonight, as I believe, let's have Madi Akonyana. Yes, tonight we are having Mrs. Brutal Fruit. She's definitely nice. Sparkling ruby apple spritzer. So because why? What we're gonna be talking about tonight, it's a lot, and you must definitely have some drink nyana. If you are also watching right now, make sure that you pour some and just sit down. You know, each and every time when they're about to tell you some scary news, they'll tell you, sit down, have a glass of water or a glass of wara so that you can be able to take the indabas in. So Loena, make sure that you take the indabas in, and then we're gonna sip together. Definitely right where it has to kick in. See, now before I start rambling too much, let me just get right into it. Guys, this one is a very special episode because why? Woman to woman. This is a special edition, woman to woman. I'm going deep right now. I'm going right into it. Guys, I told you my life is a movie. Yeah? My life is a movie. I've been through it. So tonight, I just decided, no, man. Let me help a sister out. There'll be someone out there who's currently going through what I went through. And honey, I wouldn't like for you to go through it if you haven't gone through it. So this, for somebody who have never been through it, it'll just be sort of like barking, prevention is better than cure, right? Before you actually go through it, make sure that you don't go through it, because you learn from our mistakes. You understand? So sharp, this woman to woman of tonight, it's gonna be about the story that I want to share on my HIV testing story. Right? Please understand my HIV testing story. How I was so terrified and scared of actually going for tests. Like, guys, I would be sick, ne? I would be sick on some flu or whatever, but I wouldn't go to the doctor or to the clinic, because why? I had that thing, yeah, should anything nyana happen, they will want to test me, and I'm not ready for that. All because of what? I love you too. All because of what? Mjolo, the pandemic. So tonight, it's all about my love, please. Please, no matter how much you are, how in love you are, you feel butterflies or whatever, do not lose yourself to that an extent. Okay? Let me just begin in the beginning before we can get to the news. Hey, I sharp. So, back in the days, don't ask me about my age. Back in the days, right? I fall in love. Hi, normal boy meets girl. We love each other. Kumnanzi. Do you understand? Kumnanzi, we date. Sharp. As we are dating, kumnandi, man. A year passes by. Everything is nice, right? You see, one thing about our relationships, the minute you start bragging about it, the minute you start enjoying. Like the minute you start being like, that one, I'm sure that one is my man, honey, that's the day is gonna start going kuzum gung 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 gung. Hi sharp, we were fine. I was sure Lana, I have my person, I've met my match, like the person that we vibe in Naliena. I can't do baby boy loves people. Like he was a lover of people, that guy. Ubarata community. You understand? Now I loved him, and yeah, now he loved me and other people. Okay? Sharp. So at first I was not aware. At first I thought Nalian, we were on the same page. I thought we loved each other. Can't yes, we do love each other, but turns out, yeah, he has multiple hearts that are able to accommodate even the community. You understand? Hey, I sharp, we date. And then I find out her name, and it looks like Sibaningi. You understand? It looks like we are a lot in this relationship. You get? And what did me do? So the first sign that actually I am not the only one. I should have left. But why didn't I not leave? No, because Dilulu is the Solulu. I stayed and hey guys, I stayed. Yeah? The first time I stayed. Mind you, this is my moon too. And when you've passed some months nyana or some years dating someone, you guys end up not using protection anymore. And it's not even about you guys tested or whatever. I don't know. That's a stupid thing that I did at my early 20s. Like, I would put so much trust in people. I'll be like, there's no way he could risk his life like that. So obviously, he's having sex with me only. Can't he? That guy loves people. So the very same way he did it with me, he's also doing it with other people. So now, at first, like, I was worried. That was the first thing that was worrying me. Or shit, okay, now I found out or there's someone else, and I still love this person, right? Guys, don't judge me. You understand? I was Tululu at that time. And I continued to stay, but each and every time, like, I would think about, yo, what if, like, this guy infects me with whatever or what? Do you understand? But those were the things that I would worry about. But at the same time, I wouldn't do anything because I'd be thinking, yo, okay, man, just is because I still love him. But at the same time, I'm scared because what if, man? What if I was not even worried about the pregnancy part, because that one I took care of it. That one I made sure. I was like, what? You are not gonna impregnate me without me wanting it. Never. So that one I made sure of it because I'm a prevention in don't. Do you understand? Sharp. So I found out about the first one, like each and every Dilulu lady, they lied to me on some, no baby, I love you. Hey, it meant nothing. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Did I not go back? Of course I went back, because why? That was my moon too. That was my person. I was like, what? Yes, of course, baby, honey. I believe you. Why now you love me? Why not? Let's get back together. Like, tell me, why did I go back? Why did I go back? Like, why did I even think things were gonna be different? It got worse, Kesana. It got worse because why bega egg, Talumfana? Mugai was acting. He was definitely acting, because it did not stop. Like, he would be Mr. Perfect for like 5-10 minutes, and then boom, another is in Daba. will come through. And guys, one thing about me, now I've never went out there to go look for things. You see how people become investigators. They will check your social media or your cell phone or whatever. Well, for me, it's never like that, honey. I will find out whether I want to or not. The minute you and I start being intimate, especially without protection, honey, trust and believe I'm gonna know when you're cheating on me. I'm gonna know the first thing. I'm gonna see if film late at night while we are sleeping. I'm gonna see if film vivid. You see how vivid? You will see exactly what's going on. And of course, you can never confront someone on something that you dreamt of. You understand? Sharp. But immediately after seeing the film, definitely 100% I'm gonna see you with my naked eyes. You are going to flop and I'm gonna see you right there and there with the person. So I Sharp, he does it for the second time, ne? So when he does it the second time, like even when he did it for the first time, in my mind, I started leaving the relationship while I was in the relationship, because sharing is not caring when it comes to people. Like what? When I am dating you, you are mine only. I'm that selfish as I'm not doing the istembuntonton shit. I'm very young. I'm very young for that. Yeah, but so I tried healing while I was in the relationship. So when he did it the second time, I was like, that's it. This is it for moi. I'm out. You understand? So that's when I started like planning my exit plan. Or you know what? This guy, no matter how much I think I love him or how I feel about him, for the fact that he's a lover of community, I'm gonna have to let him go, because I'm not gonna be a 20 this young and be having to drink chronic because of this guy. It's never gonna happen. So now, okay, each and every time I break up with somebody, ne, this is what I do. Each and every time I leave like a serious relationship, I go for like your tests. I will do pap smear, I would test and all of that, just to make sure that I'm still okay, right? And like just to be clear, to know like going to the next relationship, I'm okay. Yeah, because I don't want to get to the stage whereby I find out Uguti I'm not fine, and the worst case scenario is gonna be that I don't even know who infected me. You understand? So I think that will be my stress too much, not knowing who exactly did it. So like if, for instance, I break up with you and I find out hi, the math is not mathing, I'll have a bit of closure to know, but Lena, I had my wrongs because I never asked for the test or whatever. Yeah, bo? So sharp. So with this one we break up, ne? With this one we break up, and somewhere, somehow, yo, that's where the movie started. Hey, I had a lot of anxiety, guys. I had a lot of anxiety. Why? Because when I first met this guy, ne, like HIV was something that we would just talk about, but like we never did the test together because I don't know, man. Oh yeah, I remember why, ne? Firstly, we spoke about it, and before we could actually do the deed, he came back with his results and he showed them to me and they were negative. And I was like, oh, okay. But now, guys, at that time, it made sense, ne? At that time, I believed him. I was like, okay. Ochore baby boy likes being straight. Like, he's not doing funny business. Sharp. So now, like, at that time, I did not even think, but why is he not curious to know about me? Because the minute he showed me his and I said, oh, okay, it's cool, we can. He never even said, what about you, miss? Like, go test or whatever. He never asked me. Like, it didn't even bother him. He was like, no, I trust you. You trust me. Like, how many people are you trusting at this stage? Because not at that time, I thought, wow, I must be special. It must be me only. Because why? I was still young and stupid. So now we have broken up. I'm starting to think with my head now. Ne? Logic. Now I'm no longer thinking about the heart. I'm now thinking about my head, and I'm like, shit. What if? Remember? Hey, now my mind is playing tricks. My mind is like, remember that guy when you first met him? You guys didn't take long after you went raw. So what if that's what he does with other people? Since, well, he loves other people. What if he does the same thing with other people, and those people are positive? What are you gonna do? Yo, guys, karama ke tho. Kore, you. When I think about that year was a nightmare to me, okay? Like, I did not enjoy that year. Because why? I kept on thinking a lot about this, or, oh my gosh, what did I just do? I kept on regretting, ne? I kept on regretting, guys. I would wake up and be like, you know what? Since I've broken up with this gent, I've never went for tests and whatever. Today's the day. I would get to the clinic, ne? Stand outside and think of the worst. Yeah. I'd get there and be like, so what if Vele? So how am I gonna Guys, see me being a bekezela queen, please kill me. See me forgiving a cheating partner, assembly slap me. Make sure that you take out the belt and whoop me. Because why? Why did I even put myself in that situation? Guys, I kept on thinking about how stupid I was. Or how can I even allow? Like, you. Hey. Guys, I kept on thinking, or how did I forgive this person and continue sleeping with him without protection? How can I do that to myself? And how did I even believe that I was different? How did I believe that I was the special one? How could he have been sleeping with me raw and not raw with those other ones? What makes me special? That's when reality check came now. And the worst part is I was staying alone. Mind you, this time I had moved out at home. So I was like staying somewhere by myself. So you can imagine when you're staying alone, there's no way you can run away from your things. You sleep, you wake up, you are thinking about this. You sleep, you are dreaming about this. Because why? It's what you've been thinking about. Guys, it took me 1.5 years, ne? To actually like go through this anxiety, overthinking shit. I remember the cancels I used to do in my bedroom. I would literally be like on the mirror and just look at myself and pinch myself for it. It's okay. Forgive yourself. Yeah, you've been stupid, but God is about to give you a second chance. Like you. At some point, I made promises to God that, God, please, I'll never be stupid again. I will never rush to do. Guys, that's why right now I don't even take nonsense. I see a little sign in Jaya nonsense, I'm out. Because why? I kenya kubona story. I kenya kubona story na. And guys, the worst thing that you can ever do to yourself during that period, it's going to Dr. Google. You see, Dr. Google, don't you dare. If you want to die a slow, painful death, go to Dr. Google and Google and believe. You'll die. You'll die of things that you don't even know. I remember this one time because I had a lot of stress, ne? I would think a lot, like I would overthink everything. I started having like some ulcers. So my tongue would show something like it's peeling off. I don't know how to explain this. And like when you go to Google and search what causes that, hey, firstly they will tell you it's stress, ne? Secondly, they will tell you that's one of the symptoms of HIV. That time I'm stressed. That time now I've already concluded me, I am sick. That man infected me. Do you understand? Like each and everything that I was facing at that time, whenever I Google, it will come up. It will come up. Yo. Like the triggering that I was triggered. My anxiety levels, guys, I was not okay. I would wake up sweating at night and I would immediately think, yo. I'm sweating because why? I'm busy. You see, stress doesn't look good on me. Once I start stressing, it's a lot. So time passes. Guys, I'm busy getting sick. I'm not going to the doctor. I'm busy because like another thing is the fact that each time when you go to the doctor, like you are this age, the first thing that they're gonna ask you is, are you sexually active? And you already know when they ask you that, it's because they want to test you for pregnancy or for your HIV or whatever. Yes. Guys, I would literally be sick, ne? Like be sick from other things, and I wouldn't go to the doctor. My mom would be like, let me accompany you to the doctor. They can get, and I'll be like, no, I'm fine. I'm healed. Me, I'm fine. I no longer feel sick. I'm okay. Kati baby girl, uchabo testa. Yeah, guys, I'm glad I'm able to laugh about this now, because why? I won't forget that day. That particular day, I woke up, ne? And I said to God, whatever comes out, please give me the strength to be able to take it. Please give me the strength. Guys, I woke up that day and I couldn't even drive. I left the car and I was like, I'm actually gonna walk. Because during my walking, at least, like walking for me is therapeutic. When I walk, like I think things through and I become better. Even when I'm going through like a massive stress, I just go out for walks alone and I'll come back better. Yeah, so I decided, you know what, let me just walk. And you see, next to the shops, they like doing the tents whereby they will your testing stations. I'm like, I'm not gonna go to the clinic straight or to the doctors because it's gonna be too intense for me. So I'm actually gonna go to those testing stations because they are closer, and also there are a lot of people. Yeah, I go there. When I got there, I was encouraged because I saw some young ladies. They were there, and like those ladies were very welcoming. Shem bless their soul. They were very welcoming. I sat down. They offered me water, And now it was time for me to go in. They were like, come in. Hey! I got in and I was, this is it. This is it, the matter of the truth. I get in the testing room. When I got there, that lady said, hi. And I'm like, hello. And she's like, are you here to test? And I'm like, yes, please. And she's like, why? And then I told her about my fears. Or, I actually dated this guy and I trusted him, but turns out like he was cheating. And I forgave him for cheating for more than once. So, I'm scared. Like, I poured my heart out to her and I told her I'm scared. I think, I'm not sure. I don't even know the outcome, but I don't know the people that he was engaging with and then coming back to me. So I need to find out, or am I still okay before I actually move on. Yeah? And she's like, oh, okay. That's okay. That's okay. And I was like, yeah, so can you please help me? And the question that she asked me was, okay, if it comes out positive or negative, what are you gonna do? Yeah? And I'm like, well, if it comes out negative, I'm gonna make sure that next time I'm gonna be more careful. I'm not gonna believe someone just like that. And also, I'm not gonna forgive anybody for cheating on me because they're putting my life and my health at risk. So I'm gonna make sure that I become extra careful, and should it come out positive, I'm gonna start treatment right away. And she was like, oh, okay, that's a positive mindset, let's get through the test. And I asked her, okay, like, if it comes out positive, is there a possibility that it was false? And also, if it comes out negative, is there a possibility that it can be a fake negative? And she was like, no, if it comes out negative the first time, we are not gonna do the second one because negative is negative. But if it comes out positive, we're gonna have to do another one to see if it's also gonna be positive. And I'm like, so like if it's negative, it's negative. It's not gonna be. And she was like, no, relax. If it's negative, it's negative. But if it's positive, we're gonna do the second one and we're gonna refer you to the clinic to do the other, like the last one to confirm. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. Guys, that process took longer. That process, I felt like it took hours. So I took the test. And as we were taking the test, she's talking to me. We are okay. I felt safe, man. I felt at home. I felt like, wow, this is good. This is going good, sharp. So immediately when we were done, she says, oh, it's negative. I'm like, are you sure? And she's like, yeah, it's negative. It's one line. And I was like, can you please do another one? And she was like, girl, it's negative. I was like, hey, do another one. She did the second one. I was like, do the last one. She was like, oh, wow, girl. I was like, Ella, you have no idea what it took for me to come here. Do the last one. I promise you that lady did 3 tests. That lady did 3 tests and I was like, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Guys, my life changed the minute I went out of that testing room. I told myself, honey, time for playing games is over. You are no longer gonna be that reckless with your life. You are no longer gonna put your whole life to someone else's. You are no longer gonna believe the lies. You understand? Starting from today, you are going to take charge of your life. And if someone's actions is not matching up with their words, you are not gonna believe them. Uyandizwa. I told myself. Guys, the nice thing about that is that the testing station was not far from the liquor store. And you already know what I did next. I did not waste time. I just passed by the liquor store and bought some wine. And I was like, wow. Guys, I was relieved. I felt like I just took off some heavy clothes that I had on. Because why? I've been carrying this for the last year. For the last year and a half. I was scared to go to the doctors. Because why? I was traumatized. I was convinced. Or that nigga. Because wow. Wow. So my sister or my brother, if you are watching this and you don't trust your partner, yet you keep on going raw, uzofa. You will die young. Like, I couldn't stop thinking about my son. Or guys, I'm young, I have a baby, and I'm gonna like forgive someone for cheating while I'm going. No. If not for me, I'm gonna do it for my son. Because why? I need to live longer for this young man. I'm gonna do better. So I'm encouraging you, go test. Go test, my love. And if you are going to be a bekezela queen, have a plan. If you are going to be a bekezela queen and be like, nah, this is my man, whether he cheats or not, I'm gonna stay, have a plan. Drink those PrEP pills before it's too late. If you know that you have a partner, and you know each and every time you guys are going through a lot is because of the third party that he brought into the house, my love, do yourself a favor and drink those PrEP pills, because uzogula. You will die young because of I love you too. And sometimes, guys, it's not even only HIV. Otlatlanya bawise the mental institution, all because of Indoda. It's not worth it, my love. It's not worth it. My life changed that day. You know what? No more. No more. I was reckless and stupid that time. Never and never again. Never and never again. There is nothing that is gonna convince me otherwise. When you come at me and you're telling me you have a partner, I'm out of the door. And even this thing, you meet someone today and you're like, this one is fresh. This one goes to church every Sunday. Hey, Nizofa. Nizofa, because why? Why are you even doing that? I hope this story time made you learn something. I hope you are going to do better. And if you are watching this and you are at a stage whereby you have broken up with somebody that was favoring and you don't even know your status, my love, the sooner the better. Right? The sooner the better. Just go. Go, and if you find out or you are positive, make sure that you start immediately. It's not that bad. It's not even a death sentence. And if you find out that you are not, do things better so that you can be safe. Because le fast le so le shinja meno motho tlota a botse gore I love you kante o rometse ke Satan o rata o felletse. A bona di plane tse ba o nyaketse tsona di sia prosper. So take care of yourself. From me, Masthape.9, I love you so very much. Hence, we are having these woman to woman, girl to girl talks, right? Please learn from my mistakes. I'm not perfect. I've done some stupid decisions in the past. Now, please don't follow to my footsteps and do some stupid shit. And please make sure that you like, you comment, you subscribe. Guys, I like hearing from you. Please make sure that you comment. I would like to hear more of your stories and how you liked this story time. And from moi, I love you so much. I love you. Make sure that you comment, you share, you subscribe, and I'll definitely see you on my next upload. And please follow me to other social media platforms, guys. On TikTok, Masthape.9, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, you can find me on Masthape.9. I love you. Stay blessed.